Get your best lineup on the floor. Edmonds will now substitute out.
Yeah, he'll go offense, defense here.
Defense.
Protect Xavier Edmonds with those 4 fouls. Go smaller with Tanner Toolson now in. Royal called for that foul, and Punch converts.
Extend the defense a little bit here. A little full court pressure.
David Punch's family in attendance. TCU has cut it to 2. 5th double-double of the season for the sophomore David Punch.
A tough matchup for Punch now with Bynum. Taking him away from the rim a little bit. He can dribble drive.
Extended minutes here for Cups in his 3-guard set.
There you go.
Bynum takes it strong. Oh, that's a man's jam for Amari Bynum.
On top of their game right now. Jake's guys responding to that mismatch and read, and the rest is history.
Plus the foul called on Toolson.
Bring it all here. Leave the chandeliers, big fella.
McGrath, Ohio State going small with that lineup. Instead of Tilly in that role position, now you have the explosiveness of Bynum. Oh my, that is next level. Jeez.
34 points in the paint for Ohio State. Bynum can tack on 1 at the free throw line with his team up 4. 5:36 remaining.
If you're astounded by that, I'm impressed. Yeah. You had a few of those in your background.
Long time ago, that young man to be that big. Powerful, fun to watch.
TCU shot 7 of 13 from 3-point territory in the first half. They're 1 of 7 from downtown in the second half.
The Punch has got to go.
Got to go.
Yeah, put it on the deck.
Punch feeds it to the post. Edmonds working his way in, and he gets it to go. Massages it off the window.
He moves those feet a little bit. He does a little fairway shuffle.
He's got 13 points, just above his season average. Ohio State leads by 2. The Buckeyes have made their last 7 shots. Thornton can't hit the 3.
A bad gamble on the denial by Punch, but he goes rim to rim now to load up.
TCU down by 2. Edmonds playing with those 4 fouls.
Robinson on the floor, too, a big-time factor on a matchup.
Pierre up for the tie. It bounces off. And the rebound controlled by TCU. Punch, dishes, kick. Harding for the lead. And it's rebounded by Edmonds. Edmonds is fouled and took a shot to the head.
He does a nice job knowing he's got weak side position, also smaller people around him.
But Raph, that first offensive rebound, I mean, there were 3 or 4 Ohio State Buckeyes players there. He just wanted it more, and he is, I mean, look at this offensive rebound in traffic.
Look who's there with Mobley. Takes advantage of that size.
He got hit pretty hard there by Mobley in the back. Mobley's right arm.
Yeah, it came right down on the top of his head.
Yeah.
That is 12 offensive rebounds now for TCU. Edmonds taking a moment to gather himself, and he'll go to the free throw line. .7 rebounds, 1 of 2 at the stripe.
Now, this team had 16 offensive rebounds against KU this year, so they are aggressive on the glass.
They are 16-1 this season when holding opponents to under 75 points. The only loss came to Michigan, and they've held Ohio State to 57 with 4:28 to play. And a chance to tie for Edmonds. America's best chefs battle it out for an unprecedented $1 million prize on America's Culinary Cup, the #1 cooking competition show. New CBS Wednesday after Survivor, streaming on Paramount Plus.
And Bird, they took the hit now, got themselves back in this thing now. They've got to regain that defensive aggression that they showed in that first half in particular.
And Raph, right now with Edmonds still on the floor on defense, I'd go at him. He has those 4 fouls. Get him in some screen and roll action, attack him. And a mismatch with Bynum in there.
That's why he's got him on Tilly, I think, for that reason.
Catch Bynum, cutter, Tilly denied. Woo! The block by Punch. Punch end to end, yes.
How about that pass? What a dive as well.
Rapp with a great look. They had numbers. Tilly was on the floor 5-on-4 in transition. And there's another turnover there by Ohio State.
And we've got our third lead change of the afternoon. TCU up by 1.
Both teams showed some character.
Yeah.
First round intensity in the East region.
Mobley setting the table, scoring, has a couple assists. His energy and his confidence on the offensive end has lifted his Buckeye team.
TCU is one of those teams that likes to play from behind, believe it or not. They've done that all year long. A little uncomfortable with that lead, plus Ohio State stepping it up.
Thornton drives in.
Has really been struggling.
And he missed it on the scoop. Both teams have 6 fouls, so the next one will put either squad at the free throw line. Stop and go there from Pierre, working around the perimeter. TCU up by 1. We approach 3 minutes to go.
Love the way they go side to side, though. They make the defense work and then attack.
Harding has played very under control. That ball was free for a moment, and then a reach-in. Punch got fouled. He'll go to the line for 1-and-1.
Thornton trying to help out, got the arm.
Raph, you talked about it, getting the ball side to side and then ultimately Punch. And Punch doing a good job right here, sliding his feet, just staying big, not fouling there on that drive.
There's the other end here, nice little help, top side.
They got him on the arm a little bit on that second reach-in attempt, Thornton.
64% from the free throw line.
He is 3 of 4 today. It's off, and it's rebounded by Royal. Ohio State with possession, down by 1. Mobley watched by Harding. Under 3 minutes to go. Thornton using the screen from Tilly.
Nice help by switch. Got the switch they wanted.
Thornton will take the timeout. He had nothing going. Tilly wasn't open. And then he looked around and realized he had nowhere to go. Each team has 1 timeout remaining. Possession arrow favors TCU. Ohio State has 9 seconds to work with on the shot clock.
And Jake Debo has been really good out of timeouts on sets. See if they can get a good opportunity here.
I would not let Mobley touch the ball.
Tilly gets it to Mobley. He's got the mismatch with Punch. He lines it up. It's off the rim. And handled by Lelevichus. 2:34 to go. Spot in the second round is on the line here in Greenville.
Watch Robinson on the kick opposite because of Bynum.
Harding the handles. Outside, Robinson one-on-one with Bynum. 9 to shoot. Work it around. Harding trying to get the step around Bynum. 4 to shoot. Pierre, it's short. And rebound controlled by Ohio State. Thornton Euros floats it up. No, but a foul. And it was Harding who took the hit, and Harding is down.
His head recoiled off the floor. You're just not going to get that call anymore.
You're right, but I mean, the strength of Thornton there in transition, coming at you with so much force. And watch Harding's face here.
Oh, he did take a hit, and then the head goes down. Wow.
Yeah, that's tough.
That's Thornton, too.
It is.
Physically imposing. Oh, look, he's got.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
He took a serious shot, and he remains on the floor.
He is one tough kid. Watching him at Iowa and games this year, leaves it all out there.
And now Jamie Dixon goes to check on Harding. Athletic trainer Matt Harrell as well. We'll come right back. TCU up by 1 with Brock Harding now on the bench. Native of Moline, Illinois. This was the shot he took on the move from Thornton.
Now to us, that's a basketball move. But they are very concerned. They think it hit over the shoulders.
Let's bring in Gene Steratore. Just watch the replays with us. Gene, what's your take?
To me, it doesn't look like a flagrant play. It looks like a basketball play from Thornton. And he's going up and crossing in front. I just don't see an elbow that's coming out to the side. To me, I think Harding's playing pretty good defense too, fellas. He's retreating, walling up. He gets hit. Now, they call a block on the court. You really can't change this to an offensive player control.
It's a common foul on number 2. Ohio State with two free throws and resume play.
I like that. don't you?
They got it right.
Yeah, I mean, just.
Yep. I agree with the ref.
So the foul is on Harding. Free throws for Thornton. And Harding remains on the TCU bench.
Nice to hear Gene, huh? Back working. Yeah. 2 days off.
He never left. Bruce Thornton shoots it at 83%. He has not scored in the second half. And this is his first free throw of the afternoon.
I wouldn't have thought that they'd be tied up with 2 minutes left with him having the night he's having.
There's been a collective group too. Mobley, Royal, Bynum, and just different things they've been able to do. Showing a lot of character.
Gabe Cups came in, made a big shot. Out of Fairburn, Georgia, Thornton nails a pair. Ohio State up by 1. We approach 2 minutes to go.
Nice by Mobley there, making him work. Make Pierre.
So Pierre gets it across. 1 point lead for Ohio State.
I think Robinson can do some damage on Thornton. Inside out kind of a play.
I think you go to
Punch
Edmonds.
look opposite.
Feed it, punch, 10 to shoot.
He's good with the drop step.
The spin, punch works his way in. The layup goes for punch.
That's his move.
And the foul.
What I like, Raph, what he did, he was posting up Tilly, but he took the ball out, now faced up, using his speed. And you said that spin, drop step, and the patience there just to gather himself, initiate the contact. And your best player stepping up at the end when your team needs it, punch, getting it done.
He has been an anchor for this team in his sophomore season. He averaged 6.5 points as a freshman. It jumped to 14.3 in his second year. He's got 15 points, 13 boards. And he's at the free throw line trying to add to the TCU lead. He's got it. 61-59. Brock Harding is still on the bench for the Horned Frogs.
And Tolson's got a tough matchup right here. He's got to stay on the floor, keep Mobley in front of him. The fancy-dancy footwork he possesses sets him up.
We're down to 1:34 to play. Mobley feeds for Thornton. Puts it on the deck. Mobley fires. Rimming out. Rebound fought for. Popped up in the air. And it's tapped out of bounds. And it's going to be Ohio State basketball.
Love it. Don't you love this
They
effort
are
right now?
going after it right there.
Competing, leaving it all out. Good.
Pierre went up there like Karch Karai right there with a little spike.
And I liked it because he was tipping it to his teammates.
Tried to.
A little more aggressive.
And Tolson there, he lost Mobley there, almost got burned on that. You got to stay attached to Mobley.
Tough match for him, though.
Ohio State down by 1. They've missed their last 5 shots.
Go. There you go.
Royal drives in, and he's fouled.
Yeah,
He's good. That great shoulder strength, too.
But he waited a little bit. He kind of paused when he caught it there, but went to his left. Robinson kind of bringing that arm down, contesting. That's where the foul was.
He had a great read, though. Edmonds jammed that side up, so he couldn't go right.
So Devin Royal at the free throw line. Mr. Basketball in the state of Ohio in 2023, won a state title at Pickerington Central in 2022.
They've been around 79% free throw shooter. Big coming down the stretch.
And Harding is back in for TCU after taking that hard shot from Thornton.
It proves they've got a guy that can take a punch, and a punch that can jam up the center spot. This kid's tough.
We are tied at 61 with 1:12 to go in regulation. Harding defended by Mobley. 1 minute to play.
Nice curl.
Pierre into traffic. Kick out. Robinson. Bullseye. It's a 3.
How about the relocation with the dribble drive? Lose track of a kid who's playing terrific of late.
TCU up by 3. 50 seconds left. Feed it to Thornton.
Got to be in attack mode.
Back out. Mobley. He's got the big, playing with 4 fouls. Edmonds.
Tough match here.
Step back, give it up. Thornton fired. Tie game! Yes, sir!
How about that? An unknown, but 40%. Nailing his 61st of the year.
And a timeout called by TCU. A 4-second difference. Shot clock to game clock.
That's why he's a 4-year captain, Bird.
All knotted up at 64.
And I think it's got to go through punch with a screen in a roll, or I would run maybe the same play, the little curl, and then dish to the opposite corner.
Well, TCU is comfortable in these close games. They've had 20 clutch time games this season. And I agree. Get the ball maybe to punch. Even maybe Edmonds on the block, who's had a chance to do well. Maybe a two-man action with Pierre and punch.
My buddy Rob Stone, watching so many TCU games because of his son, they're tough at stretch time.
We are tied at 64. 26.3 on the game clock. 22 seconds on the shot clock. Someone is advancing to the second round.
If it's a ball screen, be interested to see if they trap it.
Harding, screen, Edmonds works around it. Harding on a kick. Punch.
Nice
Gets it inside. Edmonds for the lead. He's got it. The layup goes with 4.1.
Wow.
How about punch? Averages 2 assists a game, but the load up by Edmonds and then big and a beautiful deft delivery. The two bigs, extraordinary inside.
Wrap the big-to-big passing there at Edmonds, just getting great position, using almost all of the clock on that possession. Not exactly sure if that was how it was diagrammed there, but I like how they emptied the side and the two bigs had a chance to play off each other.
So Ohio State will have possession. No timeouts remaining. The clock is at 4 seconds left.
Interesting strategy, too. I thought maybe get it into half court, then get the timeout. A little easier. But this is a case of be sound defensively. Keep everybody in front of you. Make them use clock. Don't let anybody sprint and curl to get it up the floor and exploit with an open look.
They have just added 0.3 of a second, so 4.3 to play.
And I am right now still a lot of time for Ohio State, but I would imagine Thornton or Mobley, the ball in their hands downhill.
I'd face guard them. I'd face guard them, though. I wouldn't let them get it. Let somebody else get it. Let it be royal.
Ohio State is down by 2.
Because Mobley, that guy at the other end, you'd love to get the ball at the far end. And this is the key play. How are you going to address it defensively?
You gotta watch Thornton as he's inbounding the ball, getting the ball back with a full steam full steam ahead.
TCU led by as many as 15.
If you double, you better recover quickly.
Right back to him.
Thornton, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. He's going to have to hoist for the win. It's off. TCU advances. The Horned Frogs get it done. They hold off the Buckeyes 66-64. And the 9 seed in the East is moving on.
Talk about a gutty performance on both ends. Ohio State crawling back. They looked out of it. The temperament to do the right thing, get involved. And right here, as you mentioned, Thornton, not a blow-by guy, though. Didn't really sprint past him.
I'll tell you what, you said it best, Rap. Both teams were worthy of winning here. Ohio State in that second half. TCU holding on. No momentum, figuring it out.
And two great plays on offense by TCU.
A
little curl kick to the other corner. And then an ability high-low. And this is great, the respect they have from the Big Ten days at Iowa. Having to guard one another. That's what it's all about.
The Big 12 represents TCU in the NCAA tournament for the 4th time in the last 5 years, and they grind out a win against a tough Ohio State squad.